Gennaro Ivan Rino Gattuso, Ufficiale OMRI is an Italian football manager and a former player. As a player, he mainly played as a defensive midfielder. Despite not being blessed with notable technical ability, Gattuso was a strong, energetic, consistent, aggressive, and hard-tackling player with an extremely high work rate, who also possessed a powerful shot, quick reactions, as well as an excellent positional sense and good anticipation. Due to these characteristics, in his prime, he was widely regarded as one of the best defensive midfielders in the world. He was also renowned for his competitive nature and his leadership qualities, often wearing the captain's armband for Milan following Maldini's retirement. During his career at Milan, he has won the Champions League, in 2002 a Euro 03 and 2006 a Euro 07, the Coppa Italia in 2002 March, and also the Serie A title in 2003 a Euro 04 and 2010 a Euro 11. In addition to these titles, he also won 2 Italian Supercups, 2 UEFA Supercups, and a FIFA Club World Cup. His talismanic midfield partnership with Andrea Pirlo played a key role in Italy's World Cup victory in 2006 and Milan's successes both domestically and at European level, in particular under Ancelotti. Club career. Early career. Gattuso was born in Corigliano Calabro, Italy. He started his career with Umbrian side Perugia, but transferred in July 1997, at the age of 19, to the Scottish team Rangers. Walter Smith, who brought Gattuso to Glasgow, left the club in 1998. Smith's successor, Dick Advocaat, did not favour Gattuso and, after being played out of position as a right-back, the Italian was sold in October 1998 to then recently promoted Serie A club Salernitana for £4 million. Despite his good performances, it was not enough to prevent the relegation of his side. Milan. Gattuso was bought by Milan for £8 million from Salernitana. A central or defensive midfielder, his box-to-box, ball-winning style of play, as well as his tactical awareness and versatility, allowed former Milan manager Carlo Ancelotti to place midfielder playmaker Andrea Pirlo in a more creative, attacking position, as Gattuso played in a deeper, more defensive role in the midfield. This position allowed Gattuso to support his team defensively in midfield, and he often only moved forward to win or intercept the ball, and play it to the more creative or offensive players on his team, subsequently returning to his more defensive midfield position. His tenacious style of play was characterized by his fierce tackling, pace, stamina, and hard work, a style which has earned him the nickname of Ringio. He signed a contract extension in June 2003 and in October 2004. He played his 300th game for the club in a goalless Champions League draw against Lille on September 26, 2006, and he extended his current deal with Milan until 2011 on February 1, 2007. On May 23, 2007, Gattuso won the Champions League for the second time in his career when Milan beat Liverpool to a Euro 1 in the final. On December 27, 2007, Gattuso trained with his former club Rangers to regain fitness during the Serie A winter break whilst his wife was visiting family in Scotland over Christmas. The following December, Gattuso suffered a torn anterior cruciate ligament early on in the 1-0 league win against Catania. Despite the injury, however, Gattuso played the entire 90 minutes before being diagnosed by the club doctors after the match. He underwent surgery to repair the damage on December 19, 2008 in Antwerp, Belgium. He was expected to miss up to 6 months of action, but managed to return to the Milan bench on May 10 against Juventus, a month ahead of schedule. It was confirmed by Milan on December 14, 2009 that Gattuso would remain a Milan player until June 30, 2012, after adding 1 more year to his current contract. The 2010 Euro 11 season with Milan was one of Gattuso's best seasons of his career, ending a 3-year goal drought with his left-footed strike outside the box being the only goal scored against Juventus on March 5, 2011. Gattuso later celebrated another goal in a Euro 1 victory against Cagliari with a long-distance header with the goalkeeper off his line. Gattuso celebrated Milan's 18th Scudetto victory after a scoreless draw against Roma. Gattuso had been experiencing vision problems in early September 2011, a few days before the season kicked off. On September 9, 2011, Gattuso crashed into teammate Alessandro Nesta whilst playing against Lazio in Milan's opening Serie A game of the 2011 Euro 12 season. He was substituted off directly afterwards in the 20th minute and diagnosed with paralysis of the 6th cranial nerve, resulting in diplopia in his left eye, an injury that could have ended his football career. He later revealed that he had seen teammate Zlatan Ibrahimovic in 4 different positions during the opening stages of the match, and was unable to see Nesta, resulting in the pair's clash. On May 11, 2012, Gattuso confirmed that he would be leaving Milan at the end of the season. On June 15, 2012, after being released by Milan, Gattuso joined Swiss club Sin. He had been linked with a deal to join former club Rangers in Scotland, but the deal fell through because of the club's financial difficulties. On February 25, 2013, Gattuso was named as the new manager of Sin after manager Vakhtang Oz was demoted to a scouting role after a 4-0 defeat by Thun in the Swiss Super League. Controversies. In a UEFA Champions League group stage match against Ajax in September 2003, he was sent off during second-half injury time after slapping Ajax striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic in the face with the back of his hand. His temper has caused him further problems when in December 2005, at the final whistle of Milan's 3-2 defeat of Schalke 04 in the Champions League, Gattuso was seen seeking out and taunting Schalke's midfielder Christian Poulsen as a reaction to Poulsen's fierce marking of Kaka in the first leg. Gattuso insisted, however, that the press exaggerated the significance of the incident. On February 15, 2011, during Milan's Champions League game against Tottenham Hotspur, Gattuso pushed Tottenham coach Joe Jordan away by the throat during an incident on the sideline. Jordan was seen outside his allowed technical area exchanging words with Gattuso, in relation to the relatively physical game that had been played. After the game, after Gattuso had shaken hands with the Tottenham players, video footage shows him confronting Jordan and head-butted him after another exchange of words, before being restrained by both teammates and opponents. "I lost control. There is no excuse for what I did. I take my responsibilities for that," said the 33-year-old Gattuso, but he also said Jordan provoked him throughout the game but refused to say what his comments were. Newspapers, however, reported Joe Jordan had been using racist, offensive calls for much of the game by calling Gattuso a fucking Italian bastard from the sidelines. The following day, it was announced that UEFA was looking at additional sanctions or punishment for Gattuso's actions against Jordan the previous day and has been charged with gross unsporting conduct. Gattuso was then suspended for 5 Champions League matches, a Euro 1 for yellow card accumulation, the other 4 for the incident with Jordan. The Tottenham coach also received a touchline ban by UEFA for his involvement in the exchange. On December 2, 2012, Gattuso, in a game in the Swiss Super League, took the yellow card from referee Nikolaj Harkaran's hand and gave it back after gestures. International career. Gattuso was capped 73 times for his country and played in the 2000 Summer Olympics, the 2002 World Cup, Euro 2004, the 2006 World Cup, Euro 2008, the 2009 Confederations Cup, and the 2010 World Cup. He was one of the key players in Italy's World Cup winning team, winning the Man of the Match award in the 2006 FIFA World Cup knockout stage match against Ukraine. He and Andrea Pirlo formed a formidable partnership in the heart of midfield. Gattuso achieved a measure of notoriety for his post-match celebrations after Italy won the World Cup, during which he removed his shorts and ran around the pitch in his underwear, until FIFA officials forced him to cover up. In the Euro 2008, Gattuso played in the matches against Netherlands and France in the group stage, but was suspended for the quarter-final against Spain along with Andrea Pirlo, where Italy went on to lose 4-2 in the ensuing penalty shootout after a 0-0 draw. In June 2010, he announced that he would retire from international duty after the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, where he participated in the match against Slovakia Euro his last game for Italy. Managerial career, Sin. On February 25, 2013, Gattuso was named as the new manager of Sin after manager Vakhtimo Oz was demoted to a scouting role after a 4-0 defeat by Thun in the Swiss Super League. Gattuso became the fifth manager of the club in the 2012 Euro 13 season. On February 27, 2013, Gattuso won his first match as a manager, beating Lausanne 2-0 away in a Swiss Cup match. Gattuso was sacked on May 13, 2013. Palermo. Later in May 2013, he was heavily linked with the managerial post at Palermo, after the Sicilians were relegated to Serie B on June 3, 2013. Maurizio Zombrini confirmed he had a verbal agreement with Gattuso, subjected to a contract release with then-manager Giuseppe Sannino. The appointment was made official later on June 19, after Gattuso successfully rescinded his contract with Sin. Gattuso named Luigi Riccio as his assistant, with whom he worked at Sin. His experience as Rossonero head coach was however short-lived, as he was sacked September 25, 2013 after achieving only 2 wins and a draw in the first 6 games of the league season. OFI Crete. On June 5, 2014, Gattuso was appointed manager of Greek team OFI Crete. Personal life. Gattuso is married to Monica Romano, a Scottish woman of Italian descent, whom he met while playing for Rangers at an exhibition game in Toronto, Canada. The couple dated for a long while before marrying. They have a daughter, Gabriella, and a son, Francesco. Monica is the sister of GMTV's Los Angeles correspondent Carla Romano. In January 2010, Gattuso opened a fish shop in his hometown of Corigliano Calabro. Honours, Career Statistics, Club. International goals. Managerial, as of September 25, 2013. Notes, includes UEFA Champions League and UEFA Cup, includes Supercoppa Italiana, UEFA Supercup, Intercontinental Cup and FIFA Club World Cup. References. External links, Gennaro Gattuso a Euro FIFA competition record, Gennaro Gattuso a Euro UEFA competition record, ESPN profile.